Cape Town Parliament, where residents of Khayelitsha are protesting against a lack of police resources in their community. I've got Vuyo Lofele alongside me from the United Front. He's going to tell us a little bit more about the protest. Vuyo, thanks very much for joining us. So I believe you guys have brought a memorandum for the police minister. Has he agreed to come out?
I'm not yet sure if he had agreed to come out, but I'm hoping that he would come up or send somebody to come out, as this has been pre-arranged and they are aware that we are coming here. And we're hoping that he will come. We call for more police in the Western Cape as the whole, particularly in the areas of the poor. What we have observed is more police in the areas of the rich more than the areas of the poor. While the rich people can afford private security, where the poor, because of the earning, cannot afford the private security.
I've got Zaki Ahmad alongside me from Ndifuna Kwazi. Zaki, are you impressed with the turnout here today?
Well, we're building up our turnouts. We've had about 10 pickets in Khayelitsha itself. We're here today. We've got about 400 people. What we hope to do is and tonight and tomorrow night we'll be sleeping outside Parliament, and we want the police commission. We want the Minister of Police to respond to the Khayelitsha recommendations. In particular, we want to ensure that there are sufficient resources in Black, African and coloured working class communities. There are 200 times more murders in poor communities, but 3 times less police. And where I live in the city, there's private security, there's CCTV cameras, there's a whole range of services, street lights and so on. So we want to see the resources for the police increased in townships. They have to be redistributed. 20 years into our democracy and we're sitting with apartheid-style policing, not simply in militarism, but also in the allocation of resources. So it's a question of Khayelitsha, but it's also a question of Manenberg, Grassy Park. It's also a question of what happens in the rest of our country. And we hope that the Minister will respond positively to our demands.
There have been a number of memorandums that have been sent here because there has been an outcome of the Commission which has not been implemented. And therefore, for people to rise from the ground to show their anger and their happiness, it will be something that will be consistently happening until government respond to their concerns and their problems that are raising.
Only 60% of crime in Khayelitsha is reported. That's what the Commission found. So what we want to see is an increase in crime stats. More people are reporting, but also more police to do the work. We've been at this since 2003, and it's deeply disappointing that we still have a task team now set up by the Premier and the police. We'd have hoped that we can get past this. So far we've done really good work with the police in Khayelitsha and the provincial management of the police with the support from the province. But they need the national minister to look at the policy questions. They can't do the policy questions, so we really want to see that. The question of resourcing, there's absolutely no excuse, because we've had an ANC government nationally for 21 years, and it should have ensured that African and coloured townships have the right amount of police, have the trained amount of police, and that the police there have the resources to be able to do their work properly. Because you imagine you're a policewoman or a man and you have to deal with rape day in and day out. Children, 90-year-old grannies, what do you do then? So I want to say to the Minister, if you really care about police and want their safety, make sure they have the resources to be able to combat crime.